Good afternoon and welcome to Feel Good Fridays with Pastor Kristin. If you join us regularly on Fridays, you will notice that my friend is back. It has been a couple of weeks since the ukulele has made an appearance, and I'm glad to be playing again. This week I have been thinking a lot about just the fact that there are so many big issues going on in our world right now. But also I feel like there are a lot of people that are dealing with the everyday things that we were dealing with before there was the coronavirus. And before, for some of us with white privilege, before the issue of racism was so on the front burner instead of being pushed backwards. But people who are having surgeries and people who are struggling in other ways and people who are mourning the death of people that they love. And it struck me, I think especially because in our prayers on Sunday mornings, the list of people that we are praying for seems to be getting longer. And so as I remember those people in prayer, it reminded me to stop and take a break from, not take a break from, but the big issues that we're dealing with, I think sometimes overshadow those things that a lot of us are dealing with that are overwhelming on their own when they are not in the midst of pandemic and everything else that is going on in our world. And so I was reminded, I actually did a little searching for a verse that I thought would be a good fit for today, and I came across a verse that I really love and have not thought about for a while. I think the book of Zephaniah is not one that we frequently reference or study. Maybe we should. But from the 3rd chapter of Zephaniah, it's a short book, just 3 chapters. So maybe I'll sit down and read the whole thing later today. But from chapter 3, verse 17. The Lord your God is with you. God is mighty to save. God will take great delight in you. God will quiet you with his love. God will rejoice over you with singing. And this idea, we have lots of verses that tell us that God is with us always, but to think about God taking delight in us, God quieting us with his love, not in the, hey, be quiet, but a way to quiet our souls, a way to quiet our minds that are racing these days, but that God's love can bring us some peace in the midst of all of that. And that God rejoices over us with singing, even as we love to sing and come together and raise our voices in praise to God. To think about God rejoicing over us with singing is a powerful thing as well, I believe. And so I wanted to share a song with you, one that I learned at camp when I was working there a couple decades ago, but that has stuck with me. One also that I think I shared a couple weeks ago, that camp friends shared all of their favorite songs, and this is one of the ones that came up. It's called Jesus, Lover of My Soul. Maybe you know it. Feel free to sing along if you would like. Jesus, whoops, sorry. We'll try that again. Maybe we just won't do an intro. That's what's messing me up. Jesus, lover of my soul, Jesus, you will never let me go. You've taken me from the miry clay, set my feet upon the rock I have been singing that song all morning long, and it never fails. If I try to do it with my eyes open, I mess it up. If I close my eyes, it suddenly comes all together. So maybe it is a way of praying and not being distracted by anything else that's going on. And so I'm going to try that one more time. If you know it, please join me. Jesus, lover of my soul, Jesus, you will never let me go. You've taken me from the miry clay, set my feet upon the rock, and now I know I love you, I need you. Though my world will fall, you'll never let me go. My Savior, my closest friend, I will worship you until the very end. So remember this week, in whatever is on your heart, whatever has your mind racing, that God's love will still give us peace, and that God rejoices over us in singing. If you are in the Madison area, I invite you to join us for outdoor worship at All Saints on Sunday at 9 o'clock. We will also be live streaming to Facebook at that same time, and we'll post to YouTube as quickly as we can after worship. We'll see you either online or in person on Sunday. Have a great day, everybody.